It's a backyard rival we can't stay away from every year. It's Hershey and Lower Dauphin tonight here on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week. Hershey coming in at 12-1, number 1 in District 3 and 5A. And Lower Dauphin 8-6 coming in 13th place in District 3 and 3rd place right now in the Keystone Division of the Mid-Penn. This broadcast is being aired on Fox 43's Antenna TV channel, Verizon 463, and Comcast 247. We're also being live streamed at hsslivetv.com. The entire broadcast is made possible by our premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and Hoffman Ford. Advanced Hoops is the premier basketball training program in Harrisburg, PA, and is responsible for the coordinating of this program. Gary Sutton here tonight with you. Alongside me, Jeff Thompson, Kirk Smallwood, the coaches, and we are ready to bring you this backyard rivalry here tonight. And we start out, first of all, with Hershey coming in here this evening. They're a team that doesn't average big points, but a lot of guys average between 8 and 11. And one of those guys is Isaiah Danger, a big guy on the inside.
Isaiah Danner, he is a huge young man. He plays offensive line or defensive line in football, and it's interesting because he's listed at 280 pounds in football, but only 265 pounds in basketball. So I guess playing basketball takes off those 15 pounds. But what he's been able to do this year, he's improved his footwork, so he's really helping him defensively, and he's scoring inside. And if they single team him, he can go to the hole, they double team him, he kicks out to Logan Richards, who can really shoot, and Cameron Sweeney, watch him because he can penetrate.
A lot of good balance in this Hershey team, number 1 in the district. On the other side, the Hopsass name has been a big name around here for a long time, Coach. We got another one here tonight, Brady Hopsass, wearing number 0.
That's telling my age, Coach. When his father played in my summer league years ago, and now here comes Brady. He's the guy. He's been on their team since he was a freshman, playing and contributing. He's their leading scorer. They run the plays for him, and he's healthy. He said he hasn't beaten them since his freshman year, and he's ready to go tonight.
Averages about 15 points a game. We got a good one for you here this evening. It is a backyard rival. Hershey and Lower Dauphin throw away the books, throw away the records. They're ready to get at it right here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back to Lower Dauphin High School, home of the Falcons. We're ready to get this one underway right now. Lower Dauphin and Hershey, a backyard rival for the Keystone tonight. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. And jumping it up and controlling it is Nico DeFrank, but off to Hershey, and Hershey quickly on the other end, in for a quick 2. Logan Richards made it real quick right there, guys.
6'3" senior. It's coming to play.
Nice pass by Nico.
Underneath, and Nico goes up and inside pass to Landon Miller. Miller's going to be fouled. So Miller fouled by the big guy inside. Diana with his first foul of the night. First team foul.
They're both better.
First one up and good off the hands of Landon Miller. And Miller makes them both. So quickly 2-2 here in the early going. Coming back in kind of a 1-2-2 here for Lower Dauphin. Hershey number 1 in the district in boys 5A. Good block there by DeFrank. Back it comes to Sweeney. Sweeney buries the three for the near corner.
Sweeney's the leader. He's their quarterback.
Yeah, I know.
We've had Sweeney's for several years too, haven't we?
Yes.
One of them off at Shippensburg now. Receiver along with Charlie Fortney Jr. They had quite the rivalry going here for a number of years. Along the baseline, Hopsass. Hopsass up. Can't get it. DeFrank up.
Lower Dauphin's doing an excellent job on that offensive glass, getting second shots.
I like the fact that Lower Dauphin's attacking the offensive glass right now with their shots getting in front of the iron. First foul on Sweeney, second team foul now, and up and in from Nico DeFrank.
Well, Nico makes a nice pass and then gets an offensive rebound, so he's done some good things already. And a block down here.
And he makes them both. So Nico DeFrank in for 2 here.
Lower Dauphin starts the game off 4 for 4 from the foul line.
Coming back again in that zone press and beating it down the floor, and a good job beating it down the floor again. In for a deuce. How about a 3 from the corner? Not going to go for Lower Dauphin.
Hershey's pushing the pace. Doing a great job of getting the ball from side to side. First time getting it down on the block. And stolen. Excellent post defense by number 34, Landon Miller.
Up and in on the other side by Hopsass.
Hopsass is their guy, leading scorer, and he's a junior.
3 field goals attempted so far by Lower Dauphin, 3 made. Inside they go. Heady play right there for Hershey to keep it alive. And that was number 3, Derek Guzman, saving the ball. Sweeney again with another look, and Sweeney easy knockdown for a 3. He's 2 out of 2 out there tonight.
That was excellent footwork, and here's a nice shot and good release. Lower Dauphin's being very, very deliberate.
That's their game. I mean, you'll see them run a lot of motion. Good attack to the glass here. Missing that time. Good effort getting in by Nick Fry, just not able to find the backboard. See Danner down there, real mismatch in the post. I mean, that's your answer. If he misses, that's what they can worry about.
Good post defense again by number 32, Nick Fry. Turnover.
And the foul's going to get marked up against Lower Dauphin. That's going to be on Nick Fry. Be his first.
Nick may want to save that foul. Looks like they're going to need him to do some banging down on that block. Against number 34, Isaiah Danner.
Boy, they got to find how they put DeFrank now on the big fella. And Sweeney. Hard move, going to miss that one. Quickly back as DeFrank kisses it off to the baseline. Attacking the glass, up, and going to be a foul drawn again. Nice job of getting it down to Nick Fry. And Nick Fry with the shot. It's going to go to the line for 2. Foul marked up on number 21.
Nick Fry's part of that three-headed monster. He's the third leading scorer.
Up and down off the hands of Nick Fry. Nick Fry on the season, a 70% free throw shooter. So far, free throws have been good so far to Lower Dauphin tonight.
They're 6 for 6, Coach.
And continue. 4:28 to go first quarter, 10-8 right now. Trojans lead it by 2.
And I'm watching this matchup between Nico DeFrank and Isaiah Sweeney. They're the same height, but there's a big pound differential.
And Guzman gets the ball. Going to get fouled on the baseline by Wes Hagee for Lower Dauphin. So Guzman will trigger the inbounds play here. .4:11 to go first quarter. Hershey leads it by 2 here at Lower Dauphin.
Good block.
The shot there. And another good block, and they're going to say no.
Credit to referees. They're really letting them go at it a little bit, particularly close to the basket.
So here's Lower Dauphin with the basketball. Hofsass handling it. DeFrank comes off a screen by Hofsass. Good move up by DeFrank. Just missing. Battle for the rebound. LD comes up with it. Hofsass again misses everything on the 3.
LD is really scrapping for those loose balls. Second shots, loose balls, they're getting them.
Underneath it goes, and there's a big guy receiving underneath it in for the easy 2.
Well, once he establishes that position, it's Katie bar the door there.
Yeah. Danner's a big kid. He has good hands and good footwork, and he finishes around the rim.
I like that scoop that Nico put up the last time. Nice pass.
Oh, great pass.
Underneath it goes, and Hofsass in for 2 more.
Really helps your attack once you get a big or a wing that can really pass the ball.
Oh, Guzman is blocked there by Hofsass. Nice job there defensively for Lower Dauphin. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. Here's Hofsass baseline. In. Beautiful pass by Hofsass to the baseline.
Lower Dauphin has been very unselfish with the ball, and they're getting themselves good shots around the rim.
And a walk call. So turnover is a problem here for Hershey in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have 4 turnovers. Lower Dauphin does not have a turnover. And Lower Dauphin also has 4 block shots.
Yes. They're protecting the rim.
Here's Lower Dauphin with the basketball.
Nico DeFrank looks like a volleyball player out there, the way he's jumping up and down.
Nice defense there by Sweeney again. Sweeney, outstanding player on both ends.
He's very, very athletic. He's gotten a little bit bigger and taller.
He's a smooth player.
Yeah. Very compact.
Very good skills. Played 6-man for him last year as a freshman. Hofsass, you watch him too, a smooth guy out there, really kind of under control all the time.
Takes his time, he knows where he wants to get with his dribble, and does a great job looking for his teammates.
Foul against Hershey will be on Aiden Miller. That'll be his first, team 4th now. Back into DeFrank it comes. Stolen away. Nice job there. Oh, and from all the way across the court, they get a call there on the foul. The official was there, didn't call it. And I don't think that Coach Ativo is as happy about that as he might be. So that's a second foul now called on Lower Dauphin's Wes Hagee, and he's going to go out of the game. Shot is up and good from Logan Richards. That's his first time at the free throw line tonight. Richards' second shot is up, that one off the back of the iron. 13-12, Trojans lead at 2:02 to go here in the first quarter.
I'm really impressed with Lower Dauphin. They seem to be very, very locked in.
Lower Dauphin right now in 13th place in the district in 5A. They take 14 teams this year, so every game for them right now is really important in trying to get their niche in there somewhere, get that foothold, and start to build their way up.
Everybody wants that second season.
Oh, and take it
good
away again.
steal.
Big guy stays with it, though, and
Got it back.
And another foul called. Got to give some credit there, number 32 for Hershey. I think that number 22 for Hershey, rather. That was James Campbell, the fourth. Campbell stayed alive there. Campbell, a 61% free throw shooter, makes the first.
He made something out of nothing that time. It looked like he had turned the ball over. And
Here you see Paul Blackburn, always kind of under control. You watch Paul, guy who played for Carlisle in the glory years when they won 4 straight state championships.
A great.
He was on 2 of them. Coached at East Pennsboro for a while, has been over Hershey now for a number of years.
Lebanon
for a little while, so he's been around. Nice pass, nice look, nice score. How about that? Big three there. First three of the night.
Great shot. Again, it takes footwork and follow through to knock down a three like that. Sweeney into the paint, penetrating pitch. Hershey is really doing a great job on those boards. Another turnover for Lower Dauphin.
That's their third, and they.
It's one of those games where you're Lower Dauphin, you cannot afford a lot of turnovers.
The margin of error is just way too small.
Turnover on the other end. Hershey's got a bunch of them too right now.
They've got 5.
And then back on the other end, trying to go a little too fast as Hops has. So turnovers here for the moment, ruling the day.
Yeah, whichever team gets out of their own way is going to be the victor.
I thought it was a pretty clean job by Lower Dauphin for about 6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, Hershey's had a little problem with the turnovers so far, mostly by their big men. There's Sweeney again. Bank's not open. And back inside we go. And an offensive foul is going to be called on James Campbell IV. Wow.
Which becomes their 6th turnover. I like the energy for James Campbell IV.
Yeah. Playing very hard.
Now they've got 2 bigs in the game right now. They get James Campbell and Isaiah.
Campbell, a 6'5" junior.
And they're bringing the pressure up court, too.
Yes. Full court man-to-man here.
Here's Lower Dauphin now. And another foul called. This one I think is going to be on Guzman.
They called an offensive foul on Nico DeFrank.
And it's called on Nico DeFrank. And on DeFrank, that's number 2. So 2 fouls on DeFrank, 2 fouls on Hagee so far. 1 on Nick Fry here in the first quarter. 3 seconds to go. Hershey with the basketball. Oh, and a slip. And another turnover to end the quarter. And that's it. End of the first quarter. Not quite. 0.3 seconds to go now. See if Lower Dauphin tries to throw it down there, maybe get a tap. Offside for the run. And that is the end of the first quarter. 15-50 in a fast-played first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back. Getting ready to start the second quarter here on High School Sports Live TV 1550. Coach, some of the stats in the first quarter.
Lower Dauphin is 6 for 6 from the line. They have a total of 7 rebounds and 5 turnovers. Hershey, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds and 7 turnovers.
Hershey 5 out of 8 and 2-point field goals. And on the other side, you've got Lower Dauphin, who is 4 of 7, 1 of 6 for the 3, and 2 of 4 for the 3 for Hershey in the first quarter from 3. We start quarter number 2 here. Lower Dauphin with the basketball. Hopsass, long look. Hopsass buries it downtown.
Very patient, and they got what they wanted.
Yes. And again, they're doing a very good job of investigating both sides of the floor before they shoot.
7 points in the game now for Hopsass. They take an 3-point lead here in the second quarter. Nice crowd here tonight at Lower Dauphin. Home of the Falcons and the Trojans here in town. And you, tell you what, quick whistle there, as the foul's going to get called against Lower Dauphin's number 34. That's Landon Miller. And Miller with his first foul.
Seemed like in the first quarter they kind of like let them bump and grind a little bit more.
And that was a little ticky-tack.
Yeah, yeah.
Danner misses first shot. Danner missed the second, but he's tries to go for the second. He's going to get fouled.
But when he gets his hands on the ball, it's not going to be taken away.
You know, you weren't sure if he was the offensive line or defensive line. I think he was just the line for Hershey. I tell you, he's a big guy, and that's a third foul on Hagee, and that's a huge foul. He's going to have to hit the bench again.
He's got those catcher's mitts at the end of his arms. He catches everything.
People at home can't see behind us, but we have about 200 young kids screaming in our ears, and this is quite an atmosphere.
They got winners, Coach. They got winners.
There's Guzman, and Guzman gets a nice inside-outside pass, and Guzman is going to bury it for a 3. 3 out of 5 tonight for 3 points for Hershey. How about a 3 to answer on the other end? Not going to go for Lower Dauphin. Three seems to be the order right now, and it's working out pretty well for Hershey, as James Campbell shows you a little bit of ability from the outside.
Well, the fourth got a 3.
It's a nice shot for a guy that size.
Hopsass driving the baseline. Going to draw the foul here is Brady Hopsass.
Well, you know, he came in to guard a big, but he's been shooting from the outside.
Yeah.
Foul gets called on number 3. That's going to be on Guzman, his first. Back in it comes, trying to find Hopsass. There for a 3. Hopsass buries it. Hopsass with another 3.
He's a very nice player. I really enjoy watching his footwork, how he likes to catch the ball, and he gets it up and out of his hands quickly.
6:24 to go to the half. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Calling all high school boys, 3 Star Foundation is running the free basketball league starting in January 29th for all high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. 3-Star League starts in January. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney or go to www.3staryouth.org for more information. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson, and our whole Invicta crew with you here tonight at Lower Dauphin. And guys, what do you see in this game so far, Coach?
I like the heart that Lower Dauphin's displaying. You know, in the first quarter, they out-rebounded Hershey, who's much bigger at every position. I was impressed by that.
They're showing a lot. They're defending their home turf, is what I see.
I think they're making their offense count too. Good quality offense. Here go inside, big guy up and big guy in. That was too easy.
Well,
he not sure what you do about that other than maybe double back on him.
Well, he established his footwork so well that it was in as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah.
He's got 4 points tonight, does Isaiah Danner.
And 4 rebounds.
Brady Hofsass.
Brady almost pulled the trigger that time, didn't he?
Looks like the Hershey defense is paying a little bit more attention as to where Hofsass is going and what he's trying to get accomplished.
It's interesting. He kind of goes around the perimeter and delivers the ball at different places there as he works around the perimeter. He also works well without the basketball, as you see right here. Trying to draw the foul there, not going to get the call.
Yeah, that has to be something other than a train wreck.
A broken neck, maybe.
Got position again, no double team, passes it out.
Good, easy look for the corner there for Hershey. And burying it is Eamon Callahan just in the game.
And I want to shout out for Isaiah Danner. That was a great pass from the post.
That was a great pass.
He gets doubled, he kicks it out.
Lower Dauphin has to find their way on this possession.
And a timeout's called. We'll take one as well. 5:04 to go here in the half. This is High School Sports Live TV.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And don't forget at the half, we have the Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up. We'll have our Advanced Hoops highlights. Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats as Lower Dauphin with the basketball here out of the timeout.
And Nico DeFrank is back in the game with 2 fouls.
Hofsass. Beautiful move by Hofsass underneath, and Hofsass in.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
12 points in the game for Hofsass so far.
Yeah, when they're trying to find their way, that's the guy they're going to look for. Agent Zero.
So DeFrank at the top of the key now. There's DeFrank, and DeFrank with a half hook move, but it's going to get fouled on the play. So DeFrank will go to the line now. Nico DeFrank, a 67% free throw shooter on the year. We'll get 2 here.
He's got a little George Gervin in him.
Yeah, he likes that finger roll.
So he misses the first and misses the second as well. So 2 opportunities squandered there for the Falcons.
Those were the first two free throws that were missed by Lower Dauphin. Right now, they're 6 for 8.
Guzman again, passing out, another good look for 3, and another 3 buried. 5 out of 9 from the three-point line so far for Hershey.
And Logan Richards can shoot it.
Yes, he can.
If he's open, it's in.
Hats off to what Coach Blackburn is doing, using his big to pass out of doubles. And
good job
nice
of the
pass.
backdoor pass. In for 2 is Landon Miller, and a great pass there from DeFrank.
That's his second assist.
It's good to see both big guys can pass the ball.
They've always looked for the back door here at Lower Dauphin under Coach Riccativo. That's one of the staples of their offense.
It sure is. They do a good job of it.
A lot of motion, a lot of backdooring. They really make the defense have to work and stay in motion a lot.
Yes.
Which obviously also creates space for them.
It's a good matchup here. Sweeney and Hofsass.
Yep. Under to Frank. Frank. Inside, can't get it to go. Danner saves it. Long pass down court. Look at that, 2-on-1. Nice job of finding number 3. Mr. Sweeney actually getting in there for 2.
Eamon Callahan with a nice look.
I think that foul's going to go on number 3, Guzman. He got very, very physical on that screen. May have extended his arms.
Second foul on Guzman, so both teams now, well, 3 fouls on the Trojans, 2 so far on the Falcons. 2:55 to go to the half. 31-25. The Trojans starting to build a little bit of a lead. This is a pretty important possession right here for Lower Dauphin.
And this is usually when they find Hofsass and he delivers.
DeFrank pulled up and waited. Good block by DeFrank. Put it back. 2 shots, and the third one finally goes. As Danner there to clean it all up. 2:36 to go here in the half. We take a timeout. It's High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo number 1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
And welcome back. 2:36 to go to the half. 33-25. The Trojans have stretched out the lead now over the Falcons here at Lower Dauphin. And Riccativo right now trying to stop the bleeding for the moment here, Coach.
Yeah, again, usually what he does, he's going to find Hofsass somewhere off of a set play. The last time he went off of like a 4-high kind of a set, and they caught him on a backdoor cut.
Here's Hofsass against a wide open man. Great defense by Sweeney. Boy, I love the way Sweeney plays. Cameron Sweeney.
He had some hops on that block.
Yeah. That'll be a good matchup to watch tonight. Sweeney and Hofsass. They're going to get after it. That was a good move by Hofsass, just trying to bully his way into the paint. And see if he can just shoot over a guy.
Hershey seems to have really picked up their defense here in the middle of the second quarter.
Yes, they're doing a very good job.
Really defending well. 2:07 to go here to the half. 33-25. The Trojans lead it.
Well, that man that just got subbed in for Cameron Sweeney with his second foul was responsible for a lot of that.
Yes.
Hofsass finds his man underneath. There's Danner. And Danner really doing the enforcement down on the inside right now.
Yeah, he got a piece of that. Led to a fast break.
Then losing it out of bounds, but tipped off of Lower Dauphin.
Well, I think the big difference in this quarter is his 8 rebounds for Hershey and only 1 for Lower Dauphin.
Yeah, they've really taken advantage of the boards this quarter. In the first quarter they lost out to Lower Dauphin on the boards.
Yeah, that has to be a focus of Lower Dauphin to the rest of the half. It's just stay on those boards, give them 1 shot, and offensively try to get more than 1 shot.
You know, Danner has 6 points, but his presence is really what's more important inside there defensively. Here's DeFrank, step back. And DeFrank on a huge 3 right here. Fourth
Nice
three
shot.
of the game now for Lower Dauphin.
DeFrank gets about 11 points a game. He's their second leading scorer. Got to box out. Can't afford to give him second shots.
Nice follow.
Another deuce missed. And Guzman. This time DeFrank blocks it.
That's Nico DeFrank's 5th block.
Nico DeFrank said, get that shot out of here.
He should be playing volleyball.
Yeah, he's throwing it out of bounds.
Here's Danner.
Nice double team here on the inbound.
They built a fort around him, didn't they? And still get underneath and still get the bucket as they found Campbell.
Their other big.
The other big on the other side. It's like pick your poison. And the shot's going to go up from Hopsass.
I don't know how he got through that gauntlet right there.
He kind of weaves his way through a lot, doesn't he? Hopsass going to the line, a 70% free throw shooter on the year. Here's Hopsass up and good. Hopsass with 15 points here in the first half.
Lower Dauphin is 8 for 10 from the free throw line.
And they need a stop here to finish strong in the half.
25 seconds to go. 37-30 right here. Hershey looking like they're going to look for one shot.
They're doing some good job screening and cutting, keeping the floor spread.
Now they've got for set play here at 6 seconds. Underneath it goes to Danner. He can't handle it. Up it goes, and that is going to be it. 37-30 here at the half. Hershey leads it. We're going to get ready for the Jack Giambalvo halftime report. We'll have our advanced hoops highlights, our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats. Next, this is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And welcome back to your Jack Giambalvo halftime report. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you here at Lower Dauphin High School. It's 37-30 at the half. We're seeing the best shooting of the night right now with this elementary school. These kids are firing it up, man.
Yeah. The entire community is out tonight.
Knockout, right? I mean, these guys are going at it. One of the great games ever invented.
Yes.
You want to keep some guys busy for a day right there, parents. Great to have you here at halftime. It's the Jack Giambalvo halftime report. 37-30. Hershey leads it here at the half over Lower Dauphin. Your thoughts about the first half, Coach?
It was a tale of 2 quarters. In the first quarter, it was Lower Dauphin dominating the glass. In the second quarter, it was Hershey dominating the glass. And, you know, something has to happen. Somebody has got to dominate the glass to go on and get a victory.
Jeff?
Well, one of the things that happened is Nico DeFrank picked up his second foul, and he didn't play a good part of the second quarter. And they really need him in there. He's got 5 blocks right now, and they've got Hershey's got some big kids, and they start with Isaiah Danner, who's filling up the box score. He's got 7 rebounds, a couple blocks, couple assists.
I think the combination of Danner and Campbell in there at the same time was effective in that second quarter. Campbell started to add a little bit. He picked up a 3. He picked up a deuce, a couple of fouls. But, you know, Danner is the guy. I mean, it's like the shadow. He's in there, and he's just taking up space. You want to know where he is all the time. And if he doesn't get a hand on the ball, he makes you change your shot an awful lot.
And again, one of the things I really appreciate about him is how he's learned to pass out of the double team, to pass out of the post to some of those open shooters he has on the perimeter.
And one of the great things about Paul Blackburn's team here is the balance. I mean, you take a look, Isaiah Danner was 6, Campbell was 7. You get Callahan in there with 3. You get Logan Richards with 6. You got Sweeney with 8. So that's the way they play. They've got like 6 guys between 7 points and 11 points. They don't wow you with the numbers, but they all pitch in.
It's hard to attack a team like that defensively because they're so evenly spread out. And I think the big guy, Isaiah, has something to do with that. He distributes the ball almost like a point post.
Let's take a look at our Advanced Hoops first half highlights here. We had a lot of good ones in the first half. It was a well-played first half by both teams. And Trojans getting the upper hand here toward the end of the half. And there you see a nice look, first of all, by Lower Dauphin, as Dick Fry shows you he can make a 3. And then how about this guy, Brady Hofstas? What a first half. He had 15 points.
He was marvelous that first half.
There's Danner kicking it back out to Guzman. Inside-outside basketball for a beautiful 3. 6 out of 9 for the three-point line there for Hershey in the first half. Very economical.
James Campbell, 4.
And the big guy shows he can make it out there, too. Back to Hofstas on a set piece on the inbounds play. Buries it from the outside, falling away.
That was impressive.
That was impressive. That was from Anvil.
And then this guy saw a lot of him in the first half. He made it look way too easy on that. Just a big paw going up and down on you.
Yeah, but a nice touch for an offensive lineman.
He also passed it well. You see him kick it out here to the outside where he's going to find his open man out there, even Callahan for his only 3 of the half. Now we take a look at our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats. And guys, what jumps out at you here? Turnovers for starters.
Definitely.
11 for the Trojans. On the other side, only 5 for Lower Dauphin. Big number, but the Trojans, I think, did a much better job there on the rebounding. And
Yeah,
I think we got a couple of numbers that might be off you just a little bit.
Total rebounds, Hershey has 11 total rebounds.
Okay, so there's
14. It's 14 to 9 in total rebounds, and I think that's what you were talking about, Coach Smallwood.
Yes.
Now you can see Lower Dauphin, 8 out of 10 with the free throw line. They're getting to the front of the iron a lot. They're doing a good job of attacking the basket, and they need to keep on doing some more of that in the second half, Coach Smallwood.
Absolutely. I'd like to see him speed it up defensively a little bit. I mean, you have nothing to lose at all.
How about the three-point shooting tonight by both these clubs? I mean, 4 out of 9 for Lower Dauphin, 6 out of 9 for Hershey. They have been outstanding beyond the arc tonight.
Well, they know there's a lot of young players watching them shoot.
I don't know about that. I don't think that's anywhere on their mind right now. I think what's on their mind is playing the basketball game and trying to win it. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back and start the third quarter here. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
And welcome back to Lower Dauphin High School. Getting ready to start the third quarter. An updated score tonight. Central up 23-21 over Central Dauphin, not too far from here. Central York, we had them on the other night in a big Mid-Penn York Area League matchup, so that's an interesting game to keep an eye on tonight. Central Dauphin number 5 in the district, Central York number 2. Inside it goes to Danner, and Danner up and in for 2.
Boy, they ran that offense perfectly for that pick and roll for the big guy.
8 points for the big guys. You can see where Paul Blackburn wants to go in the second half.
And excellent entry pass, getting it into the big fella, throwing it to those big first basements he got on the end of his arm.
Nice pass
Another
again.
good pass by the Falcons. They're going to call Danner on the foul. I think they got him. They got him a little late, but I think they got the right call.
Yeah, he came across his body and threw a shot off a little bit.
Again, Nico DeFrank with another nice pass, again on the backside there. You see him looking for that all the time.
He drops it really nicely to the big.
Yes, he does.
I think DeFrank realized he's got a big guy in front of him there with Danner, so get it off to the guy where Danner isn't and see if you can't get that up and down.
I wonder if he can get Danner away from the basket a little bit, which will allow him to put it on the floor and see if he can get by him and get to the rack.
Well, that's his third foul, and they're bringing in number 22.
So
James Campbell, the fourth.
Both shots good here by Miller. He's 4 out of 4 tonight from the free throw line.
Got a 1-2-2 press here, three-quarter court.
They're trapping everywhere right now.
And
just swarming. And you know, when you swarm like that, you're going to get people to take quicker shots.
Yeah.
Not get set in their spots and their rhythm, and that's what they're trying to do, is get them out of rhythm. Little push off there by Miller, and they caught him. Sweeney, rather. Sweeney with a push, Sweeney with his second foul there. You saw the right hand push off. Sweeney's been pretty quiet since he opened up the game here. Opened up with 2 threes and a deuce, and he didn't score at all in the second quarter.
Full court man-to-man for Hershey.
So a 7-point lead here for Hershey right now. A lot of movement here from Lower Dauphin, screening the ball there. They'll give you a little bit of everything. Look at the weak side, constantly moving and cutting.
Hershey's doing a real good job sealing off the middle.
Hofstadts kicks it to DeFrank. You know, Frank ends up being like a point guard out there. This time gets called for the walk. But they use him a lot in the middle. And as a 6'6" guy, he's very smooth with the basketball.
Yeah, he puts it on the floor very comfortably. Here's that 1-2-2. Three-quarter court.
And they like to trap in the half court with this as well. I think they're really trying to speed Hershey up a little bit at the moment. Worked last time down.
And Hershey's doing a really good job moving that ball around.
Yeah, they really are.
Getting it from side to side, trying to find that opening.
Good head and shoulders fake there, not going to go. Kick back out, covered by Hershey. In again. Boy, am I impressed with that young man tonight. Mr. Campbell can bury it, can't he?
He can shoot it.
And he's looking to shoot it, too.
6'5" junior.
Hofsass underneath. Misses the shot. Quickly, Hershey back on the other end. They got a 10-point lead right now. Biggest lead of the night so far. Guzman with a little too much going on there.
Yeah, he just needs to take a deep breath, catch it, and make the next pass.
Hershey's three-point shooting tonight has been really good. They're 7 out of 11 so far for the three-point line.
Wow. And that will win your game a lot of times.
Yes.
Nowhere to go there for Wes Hagee. Just strapped the first half with a lot of fouls. And they're going to get Hofsass for the offensive foul on the other side.
You know, in all honesty, Coach, I was hoping they wouldn't going to call that because they were being very, very handsy with Hofsass. And then, you know, he gets a little physical back, and now it's a foul on him.
It was really no advantage, is what you're saying.
Where his arms separated, underneath it goes. Good block behind by DeFrank.
That's two blocks.
Great job by DeFrank there on the block. He had Campbell twice.
Yeah. What's he have, 7 blocks?
Yep, 7 blocks.
Wow.
And a push in the corner. Should be Guzman, I think. And for Guzman, that's going to be his 3rd foul now. So fouls becoming an issue here right now for Hershey. 3 on Danner and 3 on Guzman. And they're going to get that bench stretched a little bit here. As into the game comes Alex Murray, a 6'2" senior.
They are really testing their depth, aren't they, right now?
Eamon Callahan and DeFrank seem to be having some type of sumo wrestling match going on the weak side.
And DeFrank just not able to get the shot off very well. Good job there holding the defensive position for Hershey. Was Campbell, and so Hershey has it back out with a 10-point lead, 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd.
Lower Dauphin goes back to their man-to-man.
Campbell wanted to take that 3.
He's got a quick trigger.
Well, they're really moving well now. Look at Hershey. They're doing a lot of the cutting, keeping the floor really wide.
Their spacing has been very impressive.
And there's Campbell underneath, and DeFrank's going to get him. So they finally get Campbell on a good layup effort. DeFrank got caught behind him. So for DeFrank, that's going to be his 3rd foul. So now that's a problem for Coach Rick Ativo on the other side as they keep him in there.
Well, I'm impressed with Paul Blackburn, the confidence he has with his second liners. He can go pretty deep.
Shot up and no good by Campbell here. Campbell, a 67% free throw shooter on the season.
Has he played 9 so far, Coach?
And they don't seem to miss a beat.
Right.
And the second shot up by Campbell is good. Campbell now with 11 points in the game. Been impressed with that young man tonight.
Yeah, he's played a very, very good game on the wing as well as close to the basket.
He's starting a lot of programs, that's for sure.
Underneath it comes Hofsass trying to find a way to get up. Hofsass draws the foul.
I really like how Hofsass invites that kind of physicality.
He makes you have to play him. He's one of those players, he's going to initiate the contact in a good way, makes you have to play him. And the foul gets called actually there on, is that going to be on Callahan?
Yes, that foul was on number 21, the senior, and 6'4", Eamon Callahan.
And he's got 3 fouls now, does Callahan.
I just noticed Lower Dauphin's jersey with Hummelstown. That's cool.
Yeah, the
That's
old
cool.
Hummelstown High School. Yeah.
That's really cool.
A little throwback.
Yeah.
Brady was a little frustrated because he took that last one up hard and didn't get the foul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, look at Hershey now really running a 5-out, just pass and cut. That's all you're doing. Not really any screens being set too much. Down the lane they go, and a beautiful job by Alex Murray of getting up and in. Good balance for the big guy coming through.
Yeah, I want to say they looked like Hoosiers on that last couple offenses.
Only the wrist was a picket fence, right?
Yeah.
And a throwaway here, and that's not something that Lower Dauphin needs right now, is Max Hoops. Name like Max Hoops, you can't ever throw the ball away,
No,
can you?
ever. You can't have any turnovers.
How'd you have to carry that around at the park?
It'll get you picked, though, Coach.
There's another 3 look. How about 8 out of 13 so far?
Right.
And they just are so smooth with that.
Very comfortable offensively.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Biggest lead of the night, 48-33. Hershey leads it on High School Sports Live TV.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Guys, when you shoot 8 out of 13 from the 3, you might win a few basketball games. I think Paul Blackburn has that in the back of his mind right now. This team is really, really balanced.
They are. I mean, everybody can shoot it. And they take the ones that they can make. If they can't make it, it's an up fake and get it to the next guy. See if he can make one.
What I like about the way they shoot the 3 is they shoot it in rhythm. And I think Coach Smallwood made a point here off the air that basically, you know, it's a system.
Yeah.
And you're taking out the system. If you never should rush a 3, and they don't rush a 3 ever.
They don't rush anything in this system, and I want to shout out to Ronnie Greer, who's been an assistant coach at Hershey for 24 years. I think he might have something to do with that.
Yeah.
Paul Blackburn conducting the orchestra here tonight so far, and Hershey looking very, very good here. And their big guys on the bench, so they've become quicker with him on the bench right now with the 5-man motion.
Yeah.
It's interesting sometimes, different group dynamics, huh? There's a walk.
Another turnover for LD.
Another updated score there. Central Dauphin and Central York tied up at half over at Central Dauphin tonight, 31-31. Here's a kick to the corner, another 3 in system. This one finally missed. And up and in, though, on the offensive glass, and a nice job of finishing off there, Logan Richards.
Logan Richards, the 6'3" senior.
8 points of the game, quiet 8 points for Richards.
So not only are they out shooting them, but there's 6-1 in rebounds this quarter, too.
Hofstadts gets bumped there. Down the lane they go, and it's going to be another offensive foul called here. As worming his way through there was Nick Fry, and Nick Fry gets hit for the foul, his second tonight. So 17-point lead right now for Hershey. They've got the basketball.
And that's only their 9th turnover.
Nico DeFrank returns to the lineup.
This is their push right here, isn't it?
Yes, it's go time.
Yeah, you're making your statement right here.
That's the second time James Campbell has lost his feet with his shoes. You might think about those.
It's like you have two Hershey teams here right now. The one with Danner in there and the one without it.
Both of them are good.
They're both good. The one with Danner in there is more organized to power.
Yes.
This one's more organized to passing and cutting. Here's DeFrank. DeFrank up. Doesn't get it go, but following up on the play very nicely is number 34. That's Landon Miller, and Landon Miller in for 2. He's got 8. Back to a 15-point game. And another player control foul called here. Not sure I'd agree with that one if I was coaching the game, but Campbell's called his second. It's almost like the official got that before it happened.
Yeah, he anticipated
that can happen.
it.
That can happen. The official's done a really nice job in this game tonight, by the way. They've kept it close, though. Oh, nice job. DeFrank kind of working his way around the outside there, and DeFrank in for 2.
I like the way he switched over to his left. He shot that with his left.
7 points for DeFrank now. 1:46 to go in the third.
That's so important as a big guy to be able to go both ways and use both hands.
Well, you look at the passing by Hershey, it is dynamic.
Billy Owens used to be able to do that very well.
He was a pretty good player.
They do everything pretty well. Best high school player I ever saw, frankly. Oh, and how about that? Another 3.
I would just like to go to practice to see what drills he runs to get these guys ready to shoot these kind of threes.
9 out of 15 from the three-point line tonight. 9 threes for Hershey.
And remember, Campbell's not a starter. And he gets out there and he's fire at.
Well, Coach, as you always say, he might be getting a letter after practice or an email from
Yeah.
Coach Blackburn, right?
Yeah, get an email, Coach. I don't know if you watched the game tonight, but I was that guy.
He's got 14 points in the game tonight so far, so he's tell you, he moves without the basketball. He shoots a three, gets inside for you, plays some defense, and a foul called. This foul will be marked up against Evan Deibler for Lower Dauphin.
Lower Dauphin was extremely aggressive in that defensive possession.
Yes, they were.
It almost looks like they need to do it now.
They may feel that urgency.
This Hershey team just wears you down.
Yeah.
They wore you down with Danner in the first half, cast you the shadow in the defensive lane. Second half, they're wearing you down with their motion. Their offense is actually like their defense right now.
Yes, you have to play defense for at least 35 seconds when you play.
Count the number
Hershey.
of passes on their offense. I mean, they don't take bad shots. There's a good shot. Misses that three. But again, there's Campbell, and Campbell gets a block by DeFrank again. Up, no foul. Back out, Deibler gets it. Back out to Hopsass, who hasn't seen the ball very much the second half.
Yeah, he was off balance on that one.
Back comes Hershey. Just a real team effort here with Hershey. You watch them playing. Now ticking down near 10 seconds here to end the third quarter. They're looking for a three in the corner. They got the three in the corner, and they missed the three in the corner. Stolen away again, throwing it up, not going to go, and that'll end the third quarter, but Hershey takes command, 53-37. We head to the fourth. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal. To go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter just starting here on High School Sports Live TV. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood with you, and Jeff Thompson, and our whole crew tonight. Jim Gallagher not with us today, our stat guy. But Brady Hopsass with the ball here to start the fourth quarter. And he had a tough time in the third there. Didn't really see a shot at all. I think he had a free throw in the third quarter. He had 16 points in the game.
Yeah.
Well, you guys were talking about how balanced Hershey was, but Lower Dauphin, they need Nico or Hopsass to shoot the ball.
And there he is, but not making it. And what they've done is they've moved him off a spot. He's not getting it in rhythm now as Hershey is at the other end. Hershey, by the way, 9 out of 17 three-point line.
Another turnover.
Yeah. They're going to get a walk call.
And another turnover.
Yeah. That on Eamon Callahan.
That's a 16th turnover on Hershey, but it hasn't seemed to deter them very much.
Well, when you're 9 out of 17, that absorbs an awful lot of them from the arc.
Hershey comes back with their horses.
So now, let's watch how Hershey plays with Danner back in there, because they're not going to be the motion team, at least 5-man motion team they were with him in there. So now they become the other Hershey team, the big team.
4 out, 1 in.
Hopsass. And Hopsass draws the foul. Good jump stop by Hopsass, the ball fake. Gets handcuffed.
Sweeney's dialoguing about that foul. He might become a lawyer later in life.
That's going to be the 4th foul now on Sweeney tonight. So Hopsass at the line. His first one is up and good.
Brady worked hard to get that foul.
Yeah, he did. He really did. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
And buries yet another. Has not had a field goal in the second half, though. 18 points in the game now for Hofstas.
Lower Dauphin's looking to trap.
Hershey playing it smart right now. They got the basketball. They got a 14-point lead.
Oh,
there they
nice
go.
pass.
Inside the big guy, can't get it. And draws a foul, but cannot get it to go. Can Landon Miller.
DeFrank has more blocks than McDonald's got hamburgers. Man, he's blocking everything tonight.
Well, that was his 9th block.
Yeah.
He's done a great job there blocking the basketball tonight. So at the line is Landon Miller, and Miller misses the front end. Miller for the season, a 62% free throw shooter. That's his first miss tonight. So second one. That one's up, and that one drips over the edge. 9 points a game now for Landon Miller. 13-point lead for Hershey. Let's watch Hershey's motion now. Now there's 4 around the post. And they're not going to take any threes here unless they need to get it right in rhythm, I think.
Oh, boy, he missed him.
Big guy's got position right now. And you're going to get Hofstas for the foul. You might want to watch it a little bit.
Well, that's going to be tough to come back if...
Yeah, if you can't make plays like that, it's going to be tough.
So a 13-point lead, still a lot of time left in this game. Here comes to Danner.
That was Bob Butts out there, and he did a nice official.
Yeah, our officials tonight, Joe DeLutis, Bob Butts, and Steve Warner, just doing a great game here tonight. I think we only have one call we even question. That's amazing for the evening. Oh. Here's Guzman. Guzman dishes it off. And Guzman goes right on through with a charge. That's been a favorite call tonight, player control. And taking the charge down there, Coach. I know you love when you see that as Landon Miller.
That was a great play. He read it. He saw it coming his way. He stepped in, and he took the hit.
And Guzman is fouled out. So that's a loss for Hershey.
Well, he's a good defender, too.
Yeah, Guzman out of the game. And so you got Callahan on the floor there along with Aiden Miller at the guard spots. And also in there, number 10, Logan Richards.
Good tip.
Big guy ran the court there. Look at that. Big guy gets the block and then runs the court, gets 2 points. You got to love that kind of play.
Well, you want to feed the big guy if he's going to run like that.
Yeah.
Isaiah Danner now with 10 points in the game and 2 in your heart for the block and running the court. 55-40, we take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Calling all high school boys, Three Star Foundation is running a free basketball league starting in January for high school boys. All players get a free Chromebook for participation. Three Star League starts in January. Contact Archie Smith Jr. or Charlie Fortney. Go to www.threestaryouth.org for more information. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson. You know, one of the things you like to talk about, Coach Smallwood, is the idea of when the big guy asks for it, you got to get him the basketball.
If you see his numbers and he has a guy planted behind him, he needs to touch that basketball. And I think Hershey missed him just a couple of times.
We got him the last time, though.
Yeah.
And he ran the floor to get it, too. So, you know, the big guy runs the floor. You got to reward him. Give some credit here in the second half to Aiden Miller and the job he's doing on Brady Hofstas. There's a long three, not going to go. And there's Danner again, just no rebound available when he's there.
Oh.
Now they're hitting him.
Going through the double team
and Danner, yeah. Now Danner's not going to create a lot of shots himself. He's a dependent player, but they're trying to create. He drew the foul.
If I were guarding a big guy like Danner, I would pick him up at the top of the three-point line and let him know physically that I'm there. We're either going to bump each other, I'm a touching, something.
Fourth foul on DeFrank now. So 55-40. Danner only a 51% free throw shooter. And rattles this one home, though. And the big guy's got 11 points on the night.
11 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists.
And Hershey is 5 for 8 from the free throw line.
And there's another steal away. Tipping the backside against DeFrank. Look at this.
Oh, man.
And that big Danner runs the court for a big guy, doesn't he? Beautiful passing there by Hershey, putting on a clinic.
And you know, I can't. I have to continue to say this. It's the system that's working. It's everybody doing what they're coached to do, and it's working. Hats off to Coach
Blackburn, yeah. You know, everybody stays within themselves. They know their limitations. Oh, nice look by Hopsass. He finally gets a free one and he buries it.
Big shot.
That was an NBA type 3.
How about 21 points in the game now for Hopsass? And Hopsass again. Call it 23. So all of a sudden, just when you thought they were leaving town, this Lower Dauphin team will not go down. I think you're going to get called for a walk here. So might need a timeout if you're Paul Blackburn.
Hershey has their backup guards in. We may have to get Sweeney in a little bit earlier than anticipated.
And he just came
and
back.
Here he comes.
I must have heard you, Coach.
Well, 20 turnovers on the night so far for Hershey. There's a lot of turnovers.
By the way, that Central Dauphin Central game tonight, maybe the marquee game this evening, 42-39 Central leads it with 4:55 to third. Great game over there at CD tonight. Hopsass.
Whoa. I'm not sure that's the shot that Coach wanted.
Up, not going to go. Rebound, Lower Dauphin, trying to get out of there. Hagee's got it. Hagee's going to have to take it away, and there's Danner again. And Danner missed the shot. Sweeney with a shot, puts it back. They just stayed relentless on the boards. And down on the floor right now is Hopsass.
Yeah. He took a lick.
10 points a game for Sweeney. I think he's okay, just kind of getting his bearings. And he's checking right now.
Hershey's been very physical defensively all evening.
Yes, they have.
Did they go to war on the offensive glass? Here, take a look at this. You'll see it right here. There's Danner. He misses. And then you get another one. And Sweeney goes up. And he's got to find a way to get it on home.
Yeah.
So they're checking. It looks like maybe checking. Not sure. Maybe a quad there?
I thought it might have been a back, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like he's right on his hip. And so he's sitting there right now being ministered to. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. We'll check things out here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invicta has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invicta is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invicta, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And welcome back. 4:16 to go here in the game. 60-45. Hershey leads it over Lower Dauphin. Brady Hopsass out of the game. He's going to come right back in, though.
Yeah, it's go time right now for Lower Dauphin.
Exactly. Here's DeFrank. And DeFrank up, not going to go, and tipped out of bounds off. Hershey will stay with Lower Dauphin. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the game is the Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we'll feature the Advanced Hoops play of the game and our Hoffman Ford player of the game.
One of the things that Hershey does very well, after a shot's taken close to the basket, they box out very well.
Nice touch off the
very
side
physical.
there. Nice look by Nick Fry. Nick Fry with 6 points in the game. Still 13 points, and Lower Dauphin's got it back here. Nick Fry's going to pull it up. You really need a good possession right here. Oh, and he buries it. Hopsass again.
Hopsass cuts it to 10.
Hopsass now unofficially with 23 points in the game. He has lit it up here starting the fourth quarter. Sweeney Up and under, and Sweeney with a big-time move down the lane.
That's why they needed him back in the game.
What an answer.
He has been saddled with fouls. He's got 12 points nevertheless. 12-point lead. Big possession here. Up, not going to go. Batted around. Controlled there by the big fella again, Isaiah Danner. If you're Hershey right now, you just want to handle the basketball here for the last 3 minutes.
Ooh.
And all of a sudden, someone has
Sweeney
taken
again.
over the game, and it's Sweeney.
Sweeney time.
14 points. Here comes DeFrank. And DeFrank up and in. DeFrank's
Good
played an
move.
outstanding game tonight.
Really nice move. Took a bump and finished it strong.
Only 9 points a game for DeFrank, but he's been much bigger than that. Underneath it goes. And this guy, since he came back, has been a tower of power. He's got 9 points here in the second half, 15 of the game, Isaiah Danner.
But when you open the game up, Isaiah really looks good.
Yes.
And buried downtown again. This time it's going to be Hopsass.
Hopsass is a great shooter. Only a junior.
Hershey really doesn't need to go in right now. They can pull out and start to play the clock a bit. Instead, they get it tapped away. Hopsass off the foot. And he was trying to draw the foul, and in the process, didn't really get good leverage.
Hershey's just looking to move it around, maybe get a back cut, something for a layup.
Sweeney with a layup.
You really don't need anything right now. You're kind of done playing Hershey, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Or done playing Lower Dauphin, rather. You got
Yeah.
11-point lead with 1:41 to play.
You're in the clock.
There you see Rick Ativo and his brother Mike over there. Two outstanding players at Steel High.
I thought Lower Dauphin came out ready to play tonight.
Yes, they showed me a lot.
Won 5 out of 6 since Christmas time. They had it down a little bit, and they've come back and really played well. There you see Paul Blackburn, who's got his team playing very well right now.
And to turn over a Hershey team coached by Coach Blackburn with almost over 20 turnovers, that says a whole lot about the defense of Lower Dauphin.
Well, that's going to win some games for them down the road.
Sure will. You can't let him step through that trap.
No, they're playing the clock now. You can see 1:26 to go. You really don't need this at all. Yep.
They're not shooting layups.
It's basically you shoot a layup, it's got to be unmolested.
Yeah.
Smart basketball there by Hershey. So heading to the line is Alex Murray, who 52% on the season. Not going to wow you there.
Well, this might not be Paul Blackburn's most talented team, but boy, do they play well together.
They're very efficient. I like watching them.
First shot, no good by Murray.
And they do have some talent.
If they do have an Achilles heel, it might be their free throw shooting overall. Although they shot the ball better tonight, I think, than normal. Both shots missed here.
Both.
So you get new life right now. If you're Lower Dauphin, you can find a way to get a 3 or a deuce. Oh.
Lower Dauphin is 5 for 10 from the free throw line.
Yeah. Not a number that they're used to either. You saw that pass by Hofstad, just a little too much. I know I had a rule for my players, throw behind the back pass, it better be caught by one of our players. He might be visiting with me for a while.
Shout out to number 12, Aiden Miller, who really did a great job today to back up point guard.
They're just smart here. Look what they're doing with Danner. Just keep him out here at the top of the key. He's like a release guy.
Yeah.
It leaves the middle open for cuts. So they're running 4 around nothing and just letting Danner stand out here. Kind of an interesting way of looking at it.
I can get him a hot dog and soda. He can just stand there.
I don't think you'd have it in your hand real long. Tell you what, though, he runs the court. For a big guy, he runs the court nimbly. He's very, very good.
Between what we saw of him last year and what we see of him now, he really worked on his body.
That Central Dauphin game tonight with 1:39 to go in the third quarter. Central leads 52-46.
You know, Paul Blackburn said that before the game. He said his feet have gotten better.
Yeah. Here's a guy that's made a difference here in the fourth quarter as well. Mr. Sweeney hit 8 points in the first half. And in the second half, he's got 10, or make 8 in the second half. He's got 16 for the game. There's a good look, not going to go, and back into the game is that big guy we talked about, James Campbell IV, with a rebound. So we'll stroll to the other end and shoot free throws.
He's played well the game.
Coming up after the game, our Capital Blue Cross post-game report, our Advanced Hoops play of the game, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game. And there's a guy who played a heck of a game tonight, Nico DeFrank.
Nico DeFrank played a heck of a game.
He fouls out, but I'll tell you what, how many blocks tonight did he have?
He finished with 9.
9 blocks tonight. Shot is up and good by James Campbell.
James has a really nice stroke, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I like his length.
15 points tonight off the bench. And let's make it 16 as James Campbell IV checks in. Wonder what the first 3 were like. Baseline, back to Hofsass. Hofsass kicks it back out. Not going to go, and there's Danner cleaning the glass again. He's been the chairman of the board tonight.
And that's his 10th rebound, so he has a double-double.
He's played a very good game today.
No fouls here, no score needed. And Hershey is going to continue their winning ways as they go to 13-1, 8-1 in the conference. They continue to lead, and depending on what Mechanicsburg does, Mechanicsburg like a half game behind. On the other side, 8-7 now for Lower Dauphin, and that's where we stand right now. Big game here tonight. Hershey wins it on the road. We'll take a break. We'll come right back after this on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and Workin' dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Welcome back to our Capital post-game report. We'll feature our Advanced Hoops player of the game and our Hoffman Ford player of the game, Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. 69-55 here tonight, and Hershey shows you why they are #1 in District 3 and 5A. I'll tell you what, they were impressive this evening.
They were very good. Again, it's the system. They got players. But the system that coach has them running is very, very effective and very efficient.
Jeff Thompson, balance when you watch this team play. They can hit you from a lot of different directions and in a lot of different ways.
They sure can, and what's really impressive is he doesn't have a returning starter. He did this with his program, with his system.
He's done it a few times now over the years. We see him lose a lot of guys. He comes back, he rebuilds the system, he fits the parts in, as coach says. It's kind of like having a car you love. You keep coming back, putting new parts in every year to keep it kind of running, and he does that very, very well. Let's take a look, first of all, at our Advanced Hoops play of the game tonight. And Chad Edwards will fool me this evening with this one because I don't know what it was. The other night we had JoJo Woodard throwing down that dunk. But tonight, let's see what the play of the game was. And he's going to kick it out to Mr. Danner here. And then the long full-court pass, that little touch pass, that was a really nice one tonight. And then finishing off with Guzman. This talks about this team right here.
Yes.
Sharing the basketball, looking for the open man, playing within yourself, and then an easy finish. And that's what they did all night long with that kind of rhythm playing there, full court. And you take a look at their individual stats tonight. Sweeney was 16. You had Campbell off the bench with 16. You had Danner with 15. You had 8 for Logan Richards. And that's what they do. Their highest scoring guy is 11 points a game for Danner, and yet there's like 6 guys that go between 8 and 11. So that's what makes them kind of a special team.
Well, I think they must pass the ball a lot in practice. I think they spend a lot of time in passing drills, and that's what makes it happen.
They really cover the floor well with the pass, too. They don't really try to push it as much as they try to get it down there with the pass. Hats off tonight to Brady Hopsass. 26 points in the game tonight. He was a great player all evening long. Tried to bring his team home at the end, just couldn't do it, not quite enough, but a great call out to him there tonight. But our Hoffman Ford player of the game this evening goes to a 6'5 junior who came off the bench. I don't know what the first 3 James Campbells look like. James Campbell 1, 2, and 3. But James Campbell the fourth is pretty good. He is our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight. Take a look at some of the work he did here this evening, guys.
Well, he shoots it. He gets it up very quickly.
And he's a guy that passes the ball. He plays good defense. He moves without it. He pulls up for the 3. Look at that.
He'll get inside and get on them boards, too. It's got a lot of second shots, and he's a heck of a player.
So congratulations to James Campbell the fourth, our Hoffman Ford player of the game. By the way, 9 of 17 tonight from the three-point line for Hershey. I think Paul Blackburn would take those numbers any night and run. And speaking of running, we're going to be running up to Chambersburg tomorrow night for another 6A broadcast in the Commonwealth. And this is going to be a grinder game, I'll tell you what. Carlisle against Chambersburg, both of them ranked high right now in District 3 and 6A. And that's going on. We talked about Central Dauphin and Central tonight going on. They're 54-54. They go to the fourth quarter. You're going to see a game like that maybe tomorrow night at 7:30 up at Chambersburg. We're looking forward to doing that. Jim Gallagher not with us here tonight on stats. We'll have him tomorrow night, however. But thanks to Josh Edwards and Chad Edwards and all of our Invicta crew here tonight for the great job they did, Mateen and the whole bunch. And thanks to you for watching here tonight. Once again, the final score here this evening, 69-55 for Kirk Smallwood. For Jeff Thompson, I'm Gary Sutton. Thanks so much for joining us here on High School Sports Live TV. It's all here on Fox 43.2.